Now at 10, as water starts to recede in the Delta, some homeowners are finally able to assess the damage and begin cleaning up. WJTV 12's Alex Love is here in the studio with their next challenge. Alex?
That's right, Jade. For a handful of people, the recovery process in the Delta is here, but it's nowhere close it's nowhere close to being over or any easier for people living in the wetlands who now have to face an uphill battle, piecing back together their properties while spending a fortune.
Here we are on the doorstep of August, and those in the Delta are still fighting to recover.
I'm not going to let this flood beat me.
For some yards and homes like Paulette Gordon's in Holly Bluff, the water has mostly receded, but the burden of cleaning up is just as stressful.
You know, pulling on the sandbags, all of them have got to be removed. Getting the mud and the gunk out of the storage buildings. It's a physical stress and still a mental stress.
One of her most prized yard projects destroyed was this walkway made out of old bricks she collected from old stores and homes in Holly Bluff over the years, each dated and named where they came from. But those have now washed away, reminding her what many floods have done to her town over the years.
This was kind of just like a memory wall, you know, that you could read. They may be under the mud, I'm not sure, but they're gone, and a lot of the bricks no longer have the words on them.
And all this yard labor trying to get her property back to green grass and plants has taken a toll on Mrs. Gordon's health, too.
I had an infection on my finger that I had to go to the doctor for. Got an infection in my eye that I had to go to the doctor for. Just from being in the mud and the water and the stink and the dead animals.
Wednesday afternoon, many Delta cries made it to Washington as Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith and Roger Wicker advocated for the completion of the Yazoo Backwater Pump Project.
More than 600 households have suffered severe damage. Nearly 400 families have been displaced since February.
It also included a series of pumps, and we're the only state that still, after this entire time, doesn't have our pump.
And not all the losses are financial for Mrs. Gordon. She also tells me that Christmas ornaments made by her grandchildren and herself over the years have been destroyed by the floodwaters.